Alright guys, got my modified RC car out here. I made this like when I was 15 years old, like 10 years ago. Uh, it ain't much. It used to be one of these, they called it a rocket RC car. And I had one of these remotes here. I got the battery. I'm missing the thing for it. But pretty much you push up and down on the right, and you go right or left or whatever, straight, backwards, and stuff like that. And usually, it used to be only rear-wheel drive, to where you can like pull wheelies with it and whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of connects, but I'll get to that later. So pretty much, I cut the front off this one. I had another spare just like this. The motherboard's underneath here. There's the antenna. I think I modified that and put a spring or something on it. I can't remember because it used to be just a wire. I think I put a spring on it instead, just sort of flop around like that. But what I did was I cut this here off of the other one because I had a spare, and I took some Mighty Putty or Mighty Mend It or whatever it was at the time, like 10 years ago. I took that and pretty much just mended the two things together. I took the rear wheel drive from the other one and put it on the front here too. So now it's like 4-wheel drive. I mean, this thing will go up and over everything, but I used to have I can't remember since it's been so long ago. I just found this in my closet. But I used to have a battery pack that you would clip into here. And here's the other wire for it. But it's missing the alligator clip. It's right here. It fell off. But I've only got it running on 6 volts right now with a standard battery pack. But I think the other one I had a 12-volt battery pack. But I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, I made this little K'NEX setup here to accept the battery pack. And you would unclip this, and then you set the battery pack in there. And you would clip it back into place, and it would hold the battery in here. So, I mean, that's what I made like 10 years ago. It's crazy. But the reason why I made this piece here, the K'NEX setup, is to put the battery pack up here with a different battery pack that was 12 volts. Well, the original was supposed to be 6 volts, and I got this taped in here, and the reason why I made this setup here was because this battery pack would no longer fit, because I put the Mighty Putty in here. I cut it too short, but, well, I don't know, I cut it too short or something, I don't know. But it wouldn't fit, so I just taped it in there. It works for now. It's not moving. But it's really low to the ground. Only has about a 1/4 inch ground clearance. But I mean, this thing hauls it. It really does. And the switch, I think this is the front. I'm not sure. And the switch is right there. And then, oh yeah, this thing hauls pretty good. I don't know if I told you, but this piece right here is supposed to go over top, along with another green layer or something. But I removed all that to modify it, but I want to turn this over here. And I'll show you that this thing it literally goes up and over everything. It's crazy. Put that sucker right there. Well, maybe. There we go. Just gonna go full blast with it. Let me get back here. I had it going up and over all this stuff before. Oh boy. I mean, this thing just goes. Yeah, I can't do nothing now. It's just this battery pack. It won't stay in the right position because it's taped in. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool to show you guys like what I made like 10 years ago. I mean, that's pretty cool. I just came across that earlier and cleaning out my closet, and I seen this thing sitting here, and I'm like, whoa! I can't remember I still had that. Can't believe I still had it. But yeah, it's pretty neat. And you can actually pump up these tires. I mean, they're pretty soft rubber. And I think a long while back, I had them suckers like this high. It was crazy. I mean, I had them pumped up to where you couldn't even see the ribs in here. I mean, they were so, huge. So, I just thought I'd share that with you. It's pretty neat.